You want to succeed? Simple. Commit, 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 and go balls out. So what we're talking about today, Everyday KT, number 223. Also one of my favorite numbers for those of you who know what 223 is. Anyway, so success, committing, balls out. Start with the beginning. Success. First and foremost, success. What the hell is success? Well, we've talked about what success is, what that definition of actual success is. So that changes from person to person, company to company, business to business, organization to organization, cause to cause. Success is not set in stone. I open up my book, boom, open this up, page whatever. What is success? No. It changes from person to person, from everything to everything. The end goal is not always the same thing. It is not always big house. It is not always lots of money. It is not always super hot model wife. Some places it is, but no, that's not the same for everybody. So, success is what it is that makes you happiest in whatever your goal is. Your organization, your business, your personal life. Whatever that thing is, that's what success is. Is it being able to pay all your bills and have enough money at the end of the month to put XYZ away because you know that you want to buy something, you want to go someplace, or you want to treat someone to something? That's success. Or is success, I want to have enough money where I can hire 35 people to do whatever it is that we're doing, pay them a decent wage so that they can afford to live and the business is profitable. Got to keep that profitable thing in there. You can't say, oh, well, I'm going to put the minimum wage at whatever in my company because it's a good thing to do. That's fine and all, but if you can't pay the bills because you're not making enough to afford that wage, that's stupid. Got to be able to stay profitable. And by profitable, that only means having one more penny than you're spending to keep the doors open. How much more profit, that's up to you. So, that's success. Okay, commit. What the hell does commit mean? Commit means you understand what it is that you're trying to do and you are willing to do it. You are willing to say, I want to succeed, so I'm going to do this. Good example, me committing every night to do this video. Success? Getting the video done every single night. 9 o'clock Eastern-ish. Very ish. Those of you who've been with me for a while know that's a very ishy-ish. But every night, 9 o'clock here. Because it makes me better at doing videos. It helps me get better at understanding what the hell I'm trying to do. And for some of you, it actually gives you the motivation to actually do something for yourself. I know there's several of you who've done so. So that's what I'm measuring success with at this point. For some people, it is committing to going to the military. That's a pretty big commitment. For others, to succeed, that commitment is a relationship. For others still, that commitment is saying, I'm going to do XYZ and actually doing it all the time. So to commit, you actually have to understand what it is success is first, and then saying, I'm doing that, and I'm going to do the hell out of that. Which leads me to the third part of tonight's discussion, balls out. No, balls out does not mean flipping up the kilt and saying, hi, how you doing? Balls out, I believe the term came from the governor on old steam engines. They would use centrifugal force or centripetal force. I don't remember which one. It's been a long time since I've looked it up, but it sounded good, so I'm using it. So, and I'm not going to look it up right now because I'd be wasting your time because all of you can look up what balls out actually came from. But basically, it would be the governor on a steam engine so that as it had these spinny things, and as the engine was sped up, there was a thing that spun, and the more it spun, the farther away the balls, the big steel or brass or whatever balls that were on the end, would spin around and around and around and around and around. And that would help govern the engine and make sure that it didn't blow up. Now, do not quote me on any of that Go Google it, because Google knows better than me right now. I don't remember. I remember it was a couple of episodes of How It's Made, or maybe Jay Leno's Garage. I don't remember which one. Anyway, it was on one of those. So what does that mean now? Balls out means that it's running at maximum capacity. It's going as fast as it can go. So how does that apply to you after you've committed to your success? It means bust your ass and go do it. Back to my normal example, me doing these videos. Every single night. I was in Maine 3 hours ago. 2 hours ago, I was in Maine. Busted ass, got home so I could be here 9 o'clock. Balls out. It is preparing for your work if you have to do so. Going balls out. It is, we've got folks, I think Kim is working on her guitar and her singing. Practice the shit out of that. Constantly. Practice, practice, practice. Balls out. That's what that is. It is doing as much as you are able to do for the thing that you committed to in order to succeed. Now, where did this come from? Simple. I was talking to Chris yesterday and this morning, and he decided to go to his first festival. I haven't been able to catch up with him to see how it went, but if that were me, as you all know, I've committed to the show and Brotherhood of the Kilt. I've committed to these things, and I'm trying to go balls out. So, how would I have approached that trip if I had gone? I would have Brotherhood of the Kilt, Tartan, bingo. Brotherhood of the Kilt, Sporin, bingo. I would have actually had my badass black boots on because they look badass. Don't have those on because, drove to Maine. everydaykt t-shirt, bingo. Front and back. Why? Because this works for selfies. This works for everybody else. I would also have a boatload of cards, stickers, the little the key fobs that I make, and I would show up early. I would not drink a whole crap load, and I would be willing and ready to answer as many questions as possible. I would also visit every single vendor in the festival, every clan tent, every kilt maker, everybody selling stuff that I think is cool, and I would give them a card. I would get their information, and I would talk to them about what we're doing to promote the kilt and to promote people succeeding at what they're doing by giving them the confidence to do so. And I would see what they thought about it. More often than not, people like that kind of thing. So I would help them. Those that don't, fine. That's not their, if this isn't their bag, then it's not their bag. I'm not going to push anybody to do anything that they don't want to do. But they would, who knows? Also, I would bring several sets of these. Why? I've found that if I bring several sets of these, Kiltology on Amazon, some vendors are like, oh, that's pretty cool. I would give them a couple of sets, and like they're $10 a pop. You can have them. See what happens. See if you can sell them or not. If you like them, call me. Maybe we're going to work out a deal. Sometimes that works. Or I just give it to people because I think that they're cool and they might get a laugh out of it. Or on the flip side, they're having a crap day and they need a laugh. And I'll grab one and I'll be like, oh, you're having a crappy day. Hang on. I think we can do something about that. And then I will open the book and find something. And depending on what their mood is, I might read one. Usually it works. Crack a joke, be funny, whatever. Oh, and did I say not drink too much? Because if you're out there trying to promote what it is that you have, you're measuring success against, you have committed to and are going balls out for, being the drunk guy will negate everything else that you've done so far. Completely wipe it off the table. Might as well not even been there. Jump up on the mechanical bull, say yeehaw, and throw me on Facebook. Because it will be useless. Unless that's your gig. If that's your gig, then swing for the fences. Go for it. Go get hammered, jump on the mechanical bull, put on the really crazy yellow smiley face Speedo, have a blast. Probably get a ton of video hits. Who knows? So, that is balls out. It's knowing what you measure success for, or how you measure success, committing to those things that you have measured to get success, and then going balls out through that commitment to the thing you are trying to succeed at. Once you get those three things done, it's the trinity of awesome. That throwing a kilt and you're ready to rock. So that's what it is right there. That's how success requires commitment and going balls out. And that's how you do it. It's very simple, yet very, very, very it's simple to understand and very difficult to execute because you have to do exactly that. You have to execute. You have to do the work. You have to go balls out with the thing that you're committed to as you're trying to measure that success and succeed. If you're a kilt maker, go get your best kilt. Go to the festivals. Get a bunch of cards. Go to vendors who sell kilts and say, hey, I make this. Here's my card. I'd like to talk to you after the festival. If you make kilt pins, walk up to the jewelry makers and the jewelry sellers and the vendors and say, I made these. Here's 2 samples, 3 samples. Sell them. Whatever price, let them know what happens and give them your card. If you're trying to learn the pipes, go to the pipe majors and say, I live near you. I'd love to learn how to play. Do you have a trainer? Here's my contact information. That's how you go balls out. Because ultimately you want to succeed. And if you're committed to that success, balls out should be really easy for you. So somebody throw up an everyday a kiltology for me. Hey folks, for those of you watching on YouTube, this is a live Facebook feed every night, 9 o'clock Eastern. It's on my page It's on my page, KT the Kiltman. So somebody throw up a kiltology book or number. It goes up to 507. I haven't written any more because I've been too busy, videoing myself, talking to you. 2 books. Next book is actually going to be a lot more in-depth, awesome, and cool. All right, Mark wins 5 million points. Oh, Kevin comes in with the same one. So, booyah, let's see. I'm going to go for an early one. Ha 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 ha. Balls out, right? Commitment. So, I have no idea how this matches, but it's funny as hell. It is a little known fact that a man in a kilt was the first to solve Chinese algebra whilst blindfolded. The next day he woke up, took the blindfold off, pushed away the empty bottle, looked at his work, bewildered. Chinese algebra has not since been solved by anyone with or without a blindfold. How does that apply to this? No clue. But it was in the book. That's the one I picked. So that's what we're going with. What it does show, though, is that properly motivated, you can get a man in a kilt to do damn near anything. Woman, man, whatever. Just let them at it. They'll get it done. And with that, I'll let you go. It's Saturday night. Go forth, shenanigans, have a good time. Chris Gulick, I would love to hear how the festival went today, if you're watching. And until tomorrow, everybody have a good night. Be awesome and be strong. Put a kilt on.